What's up, Kareth? How are
Hey,
you?
just to go to post game, what was it like stepping aside to give Showtime his moment?
Pretty easy. He's got a great story to tell, and obviously, big night. Um, allow his voice to kind of encapsulate the game, and it was a nice little change of atmosphere there. And he brought a lot of juice and energy. Sometimes it was crazy because you heard my babyface assassin nickname and some other nicknames he had, and kind of caught you off guard. But it was awesome. And it was a great moment after the game where he could let people know what he's about, what he's learned, what he's trying to speak about. After 26 years, and um, how selfless he is. I think understanding he has a lot to offer. So it's pretty awesome.
What were the most important factors in this game that kind of had you guys in control the whole way?
Started the game better energy. Turned it over a little bit too much. Got a little sloppy in the middle, but our intentions were good. Our aggressiveness was there, and defensively, we communicated enough to keep guys in front of us. Obviously, John had it going a little bit, but allowing him, but making him beat us with tough jumpers, and he made them. But everybody else, we kind of tried to keep in lock and not take our foot off the gas pedal at all, even though we had a lead.
We don't know the outlook for James Wiseman, just he's going to have an MRI. If he misses any length of time, how might that impact him? How might you guys feel that in your starting five?
I am not sure. I figure out what the prognosis is. Had a tough injury bug, obviously, and especially in our front court. So hopefully he doesn't miss too much time. It seems like when he takes a couple strides, he gets dealt with a little adversity. So it's kind of tough. But again, I don't know what the situation is, and hope that again he doesn't miss much time.
Did you see him at all post game? Was he in the locker room?
I did not.
Steph, Mark Haynes here with Clutch. You mentioned earlier about Wall getting it going. Being you, Steph Curry, the greatest shooter of all time, is there a such thing as getting it going for you, or are you always just going?
I mean, I've had bad games before, and hopefully a lot of good ones. It's the mentality is the same. It's just a matter if you make or miss and what type of shots you're trying to create and that type of stuff. So I hope to be going a lot more than I'm not.
What do you think of the little role that Wiseman has been building for himself? Getting to the rim, knowing the kind of passes he's going to get from you and Draymond, and just the role he was on or is on.
Yeah, he was making strides in terms of the like pick and roll opportunities where he was figuring out angles. Even tonight, I think with him and Wiggs, he had a good rescreen action where he was decisive and knew exactly what he was trying to get done in that possession, and he got Wiggs a wide open shot. He's had a couple good lob opportunities with me, Draymond, JP, Wiggs. And it's just decisiveness, assertiveness, and his building his confidence. So again, hopefully he's not out for a long time. He's definitely made a big improvement there, and want him to continue to get reps and continue to gain confidence.
Hey, Steph. John Wall's been out for 2 years, but how have you liked his return since he came back to the game of basketball for the Rockets?
We talked a little bit about it. He's in a much different situation than he was in DC, and coming off the injuries, trying to rebuild not only his game but the situation he's in. With the Rockets, and some similar vibes in terms of new teammates, new sets and all that. But physically, you know, he's still got that burst. It's kind of wild. He's always been quick, and if he had crazy first step, he still got that. Seems to be shooting a lot better, a lot more confidently. So another example of, you know, a guy coming off a couple, you know, tough injuries and finding his presence back on the court. You know, it's you love to see that.
Stephen, is there a part of you that relishes being back against the wall, kind of, you know, being the underdog in terms of trying to get to where you guys want to go in the postseason?
Whatever narrative I need to try to just win games, say whatever. I don't like being in a situation where you're not putting, you know, together good performances. So whatever that is, underdog, you know, late bloomers, whatever it is, we just got to figure out how to put a string together and start playing consistent, good basketball night in, night out in these last 19 games. So I'll let you guys help us with the narrative, whatever it's going to take to get us in the right direction.